Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pippa's Art. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today's a bit of a different video. Today I am going to be doing a walkthrough of all of my binders. I've been featuring a few little videos on my TikTok account of a bit of a glow up for my videos. So I've had a few followers requesting a bit of a walkthrough, so I thought I might just do one. It may take a while though. I do have 11 binders now, but for YouTube I will film the whole thing. For TikTok I'll probably have to do a couple of videos. I might do part 1 and part 2. So let's get into it. So first off, I'm going to go through my savings challenges binders. So this one is my annual challenges. And in this one I have savings challenges. That one is $1,000 savings challenge from Mish at the Lux Dollar. This one is an Iris savings challenge from Hummingbird Budgets. This one is a calendar one from Caro Cash. This is a Save Your Sundays. It's from Budgie Budgets. And this is one that I've created. It's a 12-month Colour and Save savings challenge. So I'm a little bit behind on my savings. Well, I'm not behind. I'm still saving every fortnight, but just some of the challenges I'm still doing February. And this is a monthly 12-month set from Carly from Prints by Carly Studio. So that is they're sort of like can be long-term ones. So here's another annual challenges. And in this one I have my 2K savings challenge from Lily from Boss Girl Budgets. I'll tag all these guys down in the description and in the comments for TikTok purposes. And this is my second year of doing Lily's 2K challenge. Last year I did it and I was using the money to pay off additional amounts for my mortgage. This year I am doing extra amounts to pay off my car loan for this year. So there is each of the months. I've already done January and I'm currently doing February at the moment, and then there's all those other ones. And then I'm actually doing a 2025 challenge, and that's from Prints by Carly Studio too, and it looks like that. So each fortnight I'm just colouring off an amount, and that I'll save up, and at the end of the year what we've got saved we can reallocate into some sinking funds. And I have a food truck savings challenge from Flo and Ali, and a 100 envelope challenge from the Lux Dollar. And that's a Black Friday one, which I've got to start saving for this year. So that's that one. Then I have another savings challenge one. And these are ones that I've been working on for a little while. I probably started them last year. So this is a Clubs Fun House. This was a freebie download from Caro Cash. It won't be available anymore, but I downloaded that when it was available, and I've nearly completed that one. This is a Hello Spring from Freya from Budgie Budgets. This was a little freebie from Sarah from Pretty Peach Budgeting. And this is a Shut the Box from Tammy from Aussie Planner Cash Dreams. I love Shut the Box. I think this is the 3rd or 4th version of Shut the Box that I've played since starting my cash stuffing journey 12 months ago. I actually love it. I actually want to design one of my own to sell as well and use, because I just love Shut the Box. And this is Candy Crush. This is from Styled Budgets, and this is a $10 savings challenge from Styled Budgets also. And I have a little Spring Flo and Ali's Farm from Flo and Ali. So they're my challenges. And then I have my scratch off binder, which I thought that was really cute. A cat scratching his claws. Very cute. This is probably one of my favourite binders. I've got a couple of free envelopes there because I finished a couple last time. This is a scratch and save I'm doing from Mish from the Luxe Dollar. It has a really big amount, so I've still got 2 to go, but it's going to save a fair bit of money. This is a scratch and save from Ellie Jade Budgets. This is one from Hummingbird Budgets, another one from Hummingbird Budgets, Duck Duck Goose from Budgie Budgets, Amaze Budgie from Budgie Budgets, and this is a Merry Christmas scratch-off book from Tammy from Aussie Planner Cash Dreams. So I've finished that one. Oh, I've got an IOU for that one. But yeah, I've got quite a few, and this will be an all year one. And then at the end we can use the money for Christmas. So that's probably my savings challenges and my scratch off binders. So there's 4 of those. 4 of those in total. I'm just going to put them there. My other binders are deciding to fall. Yeah, so they're the ones that I cash stuff each fortnight and add a little bit. Sometimes I don't get to do all the challenges. I just go until the money is run out. Certainly with the scratch off challenge binder, because I've got a couple of scratch offs that are quite big amounts, they seem to take a lot of the money, so I don't get to do as many, but I do try my best to make sure that everyone gets at least something. So they're my scratch off challenges and my annual challenges. Okay, let's get into part 2, which is talking about my sinking funds binders. So this is my Christmas one. I absolutely love this binder. I love the colour. It is the binder that I get the most comments about, the most requests to purchase. Yeah, everyone loves the colour, and I just love these little decals on the front that I've popped there. So in this one I just made up some dashboards with the list of what sinking funds are in here. So I actually have a Christmas colour and save challenge which I created in here that I have started. I do it as like a bit of a roll the dice and pick which one gets something. That's why you can see some have been coloured off, some haven't, but yeah, that's a 12-month, and all this money goes towards Christmas this year, and that is a Christmas savings challenge from Hummingbird Budgets. And then I have my little sinking funds category. So this is giving, so that's my donations. Ever since my girls have been little, I have donated to the Kmart Wishing Tree appeal. So I always buy a gift or a gift card that matches the age of my daughters. So this year they'll be 14 and 19. So I will purchase a gift for a 14-year-old and a 19-year-old. So yeah, we've been doing that for a long time now. And that's food for Christmas Day. We usually do a hot meal, usually around lunchtime. We do a hot meal, and then all the nibblies and extra little treats that we like to have on Christmas Day. And that's for gifts for family and for friends and that. And in these, I've recently done a cash condensing video, so go and check that one out. But I've now got prop notes in here instead of the real cash. The real cash has gone back to the bank. So in gifts there's 110, and I have the little trackers as well at the back. In food there's 110 as well. In giving, little tracker, there's 30 in there so far. So that's my Christmas binder. And then any money that's from the challenges, all that, I just do a like a savings game with them to reallocate them. I usually roll the dice to reallocate that money into each of the sinking funds. Then we have the school binder. And this is everything for my 13-year-old, soon to be 14-year-old. So I only have one child left at school now. So here's a dashboard that I created and the different categories that I have in here. So we've got uniforms, So again, it has all proper money in there. We have school photos, school shoes, stationery and books, and school fees. So that's, and then it has the associated trackers with that as well. So that's my school one. And then we have household. And this one again has a dashboard in there with the list of categories that are in each of these. And so we've got land rates, again with the associated trackers, water rates, electricity, house insurance, gas, and appliances. And then I haven't got anything in repairs as yet. So that's household. So yeah, our main categories are land rates, water rates, electricity, home insurance, gas, appliances, and repairs. They're the main categories. Obviously, there's lots of other little categories for a household, but I try to not. I just find it too overwhelming if I have too many categories. So they're the main ones that I am saving towards there for my sinking funds. And then we have family and pets. Some little cute little cat paws, and family and pampered pets, and their household staff reside here. Absolutely. I am not ashamed to say that my cats are the boss of me because they are. I have 3 cats. And yes, as my partner says, they are training me, and they have trained me well. They are happy. But yeah, the cats are very much like that. So here's all the categories that we have for the family section: birthdays, clothing, self-care, day trips, accountant, dentist, haircuts, and medical. So it's a beautiful tracker that V from Budget with V I purchased from her. And all these dashboards and trackers I have created myself. So we've got birthdays, clothing, self-care, day trips, accountant, dentist, haircuts, medical, and then in our pet section we've got vet, appointments, grooming, and pet food. So vet, grooming, and pet food. So that's in that one. And then in everything car, the beautiful car on the front, we have a dashboard there. That is a 2025 dashboard, calendar dashboard from Sarah from Pretty Peach Budgeting. And then I have my dashboard with the list of categories for this binder. So I have car service, car rego, tyres, fuel, car insurance, and license. So getting ahead there, which is great. Oops. And then we have subscriptions. And so there's my watermelon dashboard with my list of subscriptions that I save towards each year, so that I pay a yearly amount instead of the monthly amount, because the yearly amount is obviously cheaper than paying every month for it. Not initially, but overall it is. So I have Netflix, Canva, iCloud, Amazon Prime, PO Box, Cricut, so Cricut Design Space, and Kindle Unlimited in there. So there's that one. And then my final binder is for my daughters Sarah and Alicia. The beautiful little heart on the front. So I've still got to sort this binder out a bit. I'm trying to condense it a bit just so there's not so many categories. But there's my little dashboard with each of my categories. Again, these are hand-painted trackers from V from Budget with V. So we have, and these Curious George trackers as well were purchased from Budget with V. When my girls were little, they loved Curious George. It's such a funny cartoon. He's very mischievous. But if you don't know who Curious George is, go and just Google him. And yeah, it was quite funny, and the girls loved watching him. So when V brought out these trackers, I couldn't help myself. I had to purchase them for my girls' binder. So we have Alicia's birthday, Sarah's birthday, Sarah Bill's. So Sarah is 18, and she's working full time, and just to help her out a little bit, I am just putting a little bit aside for her when I can to help her just towards those big bills. Like in March this month, she has her car insurance and her car registration due, which is about $2,000. So she has the money there to pay for it. But as a mum, I want to help her out, and she doesn't know I'm doing this. So this is, you know, not expected of her, and just to help her out a little bit. Alicia's driving lessons. Okay, so Alicia is 13. She'll be 14 in April, and I know she's not going to be getting her learner's license for another 2 years, but driving lessons are really expensive. So my daughter Sarah, when she was 16 and learning to drive, the driving, I'm pretty sure with between the driving lessons and booking the driving test and paying for a license and that, it was close to $3,000. So I thought, no, I'm going to start saving now, and then it's not such a big pressure when it's time for Alicia to start learning to drive. Alicia already has savings. I've been saving, putting $50 aside a fortnight for each of the girls since they were in prep. So she has money there to purchase her first car and all of that sort of stuff. So that's not going to be a problem because she can purchase that herself. But yeah, the driving lessons, I'm going to start paying for that. Clothes for Alicia. She's a teenager. She's having massive growth spurts at the moment, so her clothes are not fitting her. So we are buying new clothes for her, and yeah, so that's just a bit to help her out. And then I'm saving for her graduation, which is in 4 years' time. Again, it's a big expense. So with Miss 18, when she graduated, you know, you've got the dress and you've got the makeup trial and you've got the hair trial, and then you've got the makeup, then you've got the hair, and then you've got the nails, and then you've got the shoes, and then you've got the earrings, and you've got the bag. It goes on and on and on and on. The corsage, like, it just goes on. So I thought, no, I'm going to start saving. So that's why I've included that in here. That's just some old trackers that I had. I'm just going to make it into just one envelope, and then I can divvy it out towards the end when it comes closer to her graduation. But, you know, I just like to be ahead. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to, that I can in my pay, you know, put extra money into my super, invest some money, and then have some fun with some money with my savings challenges. So pretty much all the money that is saved with savings challenges goes back into my sinking funds binders. And then after a while I cash condense and the money goes back to the bank, so I don't have thousands of dollars sitting here at home. It is actually in the bank. So yeah, I get really excited when I finish a savings challenge, and I can then reallocate that money into the sinking funds, and I let the dice decide. You would have seen some of my videos. I let the dice decide where it goes. Obviously, if there is something coming up where I do need the money for a particular category, then I will obviously put it towards that category. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me for that. I hope that explains how my binders are set up. If you do have any questions, or yeah, just make a comment down in the comments and I will get back to you. Like I say, I've been on my cash stuffing journey now for just over a year, and it is hands down the best thing that I've ever done. This community is one of the best communities ever, so supportive, so inspiring. Yeah, So if you're thinking of cash stuffing and you haven't made that leap yet, then do it. Absolutely do it. You will not regret it. And look, you can save little amounts or you can save big amounts, but you just go with what your budget can afford. One thing you learn very quickly, I guess, in this sort of community is that you don't have to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to save as much as another cash stuffer does. As long as you're saving, that is the main thing. And yeah, just go on your journey. But thank you everyone for joining me. I hope that wasn't too boring for everybody. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I will catch you in my next video. Thanks everyone. See you later.